Hi y'all, it's Jeannie from Bush Style Unscripted, and today we're gonna do a little craft. I thought it would be fun to try this new product that I picked up at HSN with you. So it is crafty and diamond painting combined. So I picked this up from HSN, and it is from Crystal Art. And if you know anything, you know that I do like this company. I think they are great. They are a UK company, and I'm trying to move this, get a little bit of that glare off. They are wonderful. So far, all of their products I've tried have been great. And this is a little kit that includes some stamps. And basically, you are stamping their image. Okay, it comes with complete instructions. You are stamping their image. So as you can see, here's one of their stamps. And it has the placement for drills. Isn't that neat? Now, I'm shifting my light here, bear with. This kit comes with Jolly Santa, and it gives you on the front a completed version. So in case, if you want to follow that, there is a QR code that you can link to there. And their website is craftbuddyshop.com. Okay. And this is the Crystal Art A6 stamp set Jolly Santa CCT29. Designed by Naomi. And it is for diamond painting. Okay, so it comes with that one. And it comes with Santa's Sleigh, also designed by Naomi. This one's a CCS, is that a T? Yeah, T75. And this one we have a sleigh. Sleigh bells ring is the sentiment. The footprint in the snow, and some snow, and let it snow. And for Santa, excuse me, we have ho ho ho, and Santa stop here. And have a jolly Christmas, and of course Santa with his little bag. Here's this one. And then we have a third one, which is Santa's Little Helper, CCST34, also by Naomi. And we have Jingle All the Way, a Dear Santa letter and envelope, a candy cane, an elf, and you are on the nice list. So you get those 3 stamp sets. You get a package of drills, including some plastic tweezers. You get a tool kit, which includes tool. It includes 2 diamond painting tools or pins with the metal single placers on one end and a multi-placer on the other. And they're branded Crystal Art. And we get 2 things of wax, some baggies, and 2 trays. So they're hoping that you're going to bring somebody over to the sparkle side, as I say, and have some fun. So these are the drills you get with it. And they are round. So some basics. Oh, we've got an AB there. Look at that pretty. 2 of those. We've got some crystals. Okay, so there's our drills. And they give you some digital art magic glue, which I already have one that I've purchased separately, and I can attest that this is really good. So what this would be used for and what you're going to use it for here. So once we stamp this image, we're going to need to put some of the crystal art magic glue on the image to let it dry. And once it dries, it then has stick, just like our canvases do. It's a glue, and it once you let it dry, it's going to have that stick that we can put the drills on. So they also include that in the kit and the instructions that I showed you before. So our crystal art stamps are ideal for creating your own diamond painting cards and home decor projects. They are well designed in-house here at Craft Buddy, and each design has been created using a series of small circles sized to fit our crystals perfectly and set out to enhance the image. To use your chosen stamp set, you will need some basic equipment. You will need a Craft Buddy crystal art stamp set of your choice, acrylic stamping blocks or a stamping platform, Craft Buddy premium ink pad or a suitable dye-based ink, Craft Buddy 300 GSM stamping card or a suitable weight stamping card, Craft Buddy gem pens or suitable solvent-based pens. We recommend to use only alcohol-based pens. Watercolor pens will bleed with the addition of the glue. Craft Buddy crystal art magic glue, Craft Buddy brush set or suitable brushes, and Craft Buddy crystal art non-stick double-sided film optional. So it says we're going to place our chosen stamp onto the acrylic block or stamping platform. Tap over the surface of the stamp with the ink pad. Place the inked stamp face down onto the stamping card and walk your fingers over the acrylic block. Now your image will be ready to add color with the pens. We give you a color guide on the packaging should you wish to use it. We recommend looking at the colors of crystals you have left over when planning a project. Next, brush a thin layer of Craft Buddy crystal art magic glue over your stamped image. This will go on milky white in color. Leave on until the glue has gone clear, approximately 10 to 15 minutes. You have now created your very own crystal art project and can add your crystals in the usual way. You can cover any unfinished project with Craft Buddy crystal art non-stick double-sided film, which allows you to leave projects protected from dust and fluff until you are ready to continue. Don't worry if you run out of time to finish your project. Our Craft Buddy crystal art non-stick film can be used to cover and protect the sticky surface the magic glue has created, which means you can pick up where you left off the next time you have some time to craft. And there are their socials as well. Crystal Art Kit and Craft Buddy UK. Made in the UK. I love them. So let's open the elf here. So there's nothing in here except the stamp. Okay. And actually, I think I'm going to start with Santa today. How are y'all doing? Are you done with your Christmas stuff? I know it is stressful out there. Now, I have a stamp helper pad. I have one from Tim Holtz, and I have another one. But I thought I would just try. Ooh, these are nice and thick. Acrylic, not acrylic, polymers. Okay, so as you can see, they've got the little markers for the crystals. Isn't that neat? Okay. All right. I've just got a set of cards here that I have. Okay. And we're just going to do a little stamp. Now I have this. This does not come with it. This is Finesse by Spectrum Noir. It's alcohol-proof dye, non-smear with alcohol ink. Okay. And it is in black. So we're just going to get him all inked up. I'm so excited to try this. I've had it in for a while and I just haven't had the time to sit down and craft with him. But I'd love to give my neighbor one of these cards. All right. Let me move this up for you. Let's put him a little to the side because we're going to need some room for his, if I decide to put up the sign. Alright. It's been a minute since I've used these with just the acrylic stamp pad here. One of the best tips I ever received was from the Frugal Crafter here on YouTube. I've watched her for years, and she says count to 5 to make sure that the ink, you've given your stamp time to actually transfer to your paper. A lot of times we want to stamp it and pull it right back up, but it needs a little bit of time. There we go. So that is what we're looking for. So now we've got Santa on there. Ooh, these have a really good grip. Let's put him back, and let's see if I left enough room for his sign. I may not have. Oh, I did. We can make that work. We can make it work if we want to. Let's see. Let me see what I'm looking at here. Should have scooted him over a little bit more. So plan more accordingly than I did, but I like how it slants this way, so we're just going to go ahead and give it a whirl, right? So anyway, as I was saying, I hope y'all you're done and you're not stressed. This time of year is so stressful for everyone. Unfortunately, there's a lot of joy, but a lot of stress and a lot of heartache. Let me get this back the way I want it. So that's nice. It kind of tilts away from Santa. So he is at somebody's stop. Santa, stop here. I am happy to say I am done with my Christmas shopping. I am done with my Christmas shipping. And for those of you who've been following along with my package to Sweden, today it has landed in Germany. It went from Charlotte to Greensboro, North Carolina, to Kentucky and left Kentucky and went to Germany. I was so surprised by that. I'm like, why are you going to Kentucky? Why couldn't you just leave from Charlotte? I don't know. That was weird to me. And then I was a little worried because I was like, oh my gosh, they're really going to send it on, right? It's not just going to hang out. In Kentucky. And it is not. It has left the country. And it cost me right at $50. It was 3 pounds. I mailed it in the original box from Diamond Art Club and an original shipping box from Diamond Art Club because I had one that was small. Okay. Now this one has some circles on the outsides because we're going to be putting some drills there. So it is out of the country and on its way, and I cannot wait. Should we add a little ho ho ho? Yeah, why not? Let's just try them all out. But yeah, it was 3 pounds because I had the finished. Let me get a towel to wipe this off. Just a minute. Okay. So I had the finished canvas, and I also included a very thin sweatshirt. It's more a sweatshirt that you will wear in the summer because it's not really a sweatshirt. It's long sleeved, but it is fabric that has a UV coating in the fibers. So it is a sun protectant. Okay. But it was very cute. It's got Charlotte. It's branded for Charlotte. So, and she was here. Her family came over in 2015. So I thought I would send them a shirt. Can't wait until she gets it. So between the shirt, which was very, very thin, like I said, I mean, the material's incredibly thin, and the canvas, it was 3 pounds. So not bad, but still $50. Alright, and now I've got these are just some Spectrum Noir alcohol markers, and as I said, there's the image if you want to use that as your guide, which is always helpful. Let me have a seat here. I've been standing. I think you can see me. Yeah. I'll bring the light over this way. So that was my big concern, was getting that out, and I'm so grateful that it's gone. And I need to put a little something under here just in case this bleeds through. Use some of my cut paper. If you've seen my Cinch stack cutter review, go check that out, y'all. If you have any desire to make notepads or anything, you may find that that will help you. For my small business, it's something that I've been wanting for years. So I was very happy to see them come out with one. So this is very relaxing. This is great. You're just going to color. And I've already, oh, the little bag. The bag had I went to town. But here's the good part. It's going to be okay. So the bag here has a little, can you see that? Yeah, it's got a little part there. Now I don't have to do that. I don't have to make that brown where you can see it. Or I can go back and add brown, or I can just put diamonds over it. So this is going to be white, and this is red. So this is my first time doing these, and I'm so excited. I think they're so cute. This is a lot of fun, and this is a good way to use up your spare drills and diamonds, or beads, whatever you want to call them. So for those of you who are like, what do I do with these? Get you some of these stamps, or just use regular stamps. You don't have to have the circle markers. It makes it nice, but you don't have to have them. And in fact, you don't even have to have a stamp, but I know most of us crafters have a lot of stamps. We have no shortage of stamps, but you can use, just take a sticker like Pampered with Diamonds did. Take some stickers and put some of the Crystal Art Magic glue on the sticker and use the sticker as your guide. So, did I get all the red? I think so. Let's do a little yellow here. It's a darker gold. Okay, so what are we going to do about our little sack? Well, I've got a lighter brown, and we'll do his sack in the lighter brown. Oh, this is really so nice. Oh, I missed some red over here for his hand. Y'all are probably screaming at me. Okay, there's that. And then if we want to go back and do this brown here, we can. It's not the end of the world. Oh, we got a little brown up here. Not sure where that... Oh, okay, there it goes. I'm gonna do the sign. Okay. Then we have a different brown for his shoes. Oh, and they used a black for the hands. For his gloves, I didn't bring any black. So let's... So yeah, this is a nice craft to do just to calm yourself during the holidays. And, you know, there's so many ways you can use these. But yeah, use up those drills you've got. I certainly will be doing that. Little peach for his face. Let's do this on those. And let's get that red back out. And I'll do the, oops. I'll do the hand here, the arm that I missed. Okay. And let me run and get a black real quick. Okay, my black decided to leave the building, but I have a gray. Dark gray. And that works. And the white spots, I'm just leaving white. Oops, don't go into his white little cuff there, Jeannie. Okay. We got all of that, and now I want to do some green for the sign. That's super dark. Maybe we'll just go around. My green is so dark. And we'll leave that white. Alright, so we're done with the coloring. And now for our little Jolly Santa, we're going to need to put on our crystal art magic glue. And I'm going to use the one I've already been using and have open. And let me grab a paintbrush here. Okay, so we're just going to apply this in the areas. There we go. So I'll put a little down, and a little goes a long way. So you just need to pull it through. You'll be surprised at the coverage you get on this. And this is just like applying glue on your canvas. So you are now the creator of your own diamond painting canvas. You got a little in-house diamond painting printing going on. How cool is that? I think that's pretty cool. And we'll be able to tell in a second all the spots we're getting or not getting. But yeah, it goes on, as you can see, a little milky, and it just gets clearer. And as the instructions state, you want to give it about 10 to 15 minutes and it will be completely clear, and it will have plenty of good stick. Now you want to make sure that you wash out your paintbrush really well, or you're going to have a paintbrush that's ruined. So just mind that. Make sure you're getting in all the little spots. But you know what? If you miss them, it's okay, because you can always go back and add a little bit to that one little spot. This shouldn't be a stressful event. Make it fun and allow yourself to make mistakes. You know, I wasn't growing up, that is not how I was taught. I wasn't taught that mistakes are beneficial or helpful, and I wasn't given that space to allow myself to make mistakes. It needed to be perfect out of the gate. So I've spent a lifetime trying to get away from that mentality. It's not healthy. It's not even true. We do learn from our mistakes, and you know, we're never going to make it perfect every time, and when we don't, we're really setting ourselves up for disappointment, heartache. A little bit more here. But that is something that I struggle with, and still to this day, even though I've worked on it for many decades, it's okay. Erasers were made for a reason, okay? Erasers were made for a reason, y'all. And it's okay to make a mistake. Most things are never going to be ruined. I mean, sometimes we ruin things, don't get me wrong. Oh, my bread is bleeding just a little bit. This one's not as dry up here, so we're just going to keep all the red up here. I think we're pretty good. A little bit more on that ball. Oops, more than I wanted. It's okay. But we need to allow ourselves the grace, because by allowing ourselves the grace, we allow others grace to make mistakes too. That's how that works. When we're so hard on ourselves, we are only hard on others as well, because we are holding ourselves up to a standard, and we're holding everyone else up to that same harsh standard of perfection. All right, as you can see, I've got him covered really well. Okay, let's add a little bit to our sign. So just a little, that was more an air bubble. Just a little dollop here and a little dollop there, because you can tap it out. Oh, here we go in the ho ho ho. There's one. Trying not to come out with so much. But yeah, we learn from our mistakes, and we allow others the opportunity to help us. But I do struggle with it. I'm not gonna lie. It's not easy for me because of how I was raised. So I tend to get very nervous when anyone watches me. Even when I make videos, I still get nervous. You're not here, but I can feel the eyes. But that's why it's helpful for me to do this. So there you go. We've got our Crystal Art Magic glue applied, and we're going to give it just a little bit of time to dry, and then we'll come back. All right, so interesting, oops, little factoid. They give us 20 bags of the baggies, and there are 20 of the bags on the train. That's really nice. I appreciate that. So we're back, and it has dried, as you can see here. And look at that stick, like a premium canvas. And I did bleed through a little bit with my alcohol inks, but what I will do on my card is I'll just put a pretty pattern piece of paper, glue that on the inside, and nobody will ever know. Okay? So don't stress about those things. So I'm going to go ahead and use their tool here. Load me up some wax. And if you want to get out your diamond paintings, diamond paint along, come on. But I will go ahead and I'll speed this up. Play a little music and get back to you when it's done. guys, there we are. We are complete with our little Jolly Santa. And that was a lot of fun. I'm going to fold the card here. And we've got a beautiful little greeting. Again, I'm going to put a piece of paper on here so you don't see the bleed through. The only thing I would do differently is not to put the glue over the middle of the sign. So, but we can deal with that. But otherwise, it turned out so cute, and it's a great little, I mean, that, look at that. That's on there. You know, this is really good stuff. I really do recommend it. But yeah. Oh, I love it. It looks so cute. And, you know, you've just really expanded your diamond painting abilities and processes. What do you think? I think it turned out great. Thank y'all for coming by and doing this with me today. I appreciate it. And I've still got the elf to do and the big sleigh. So I think it's a great little kit. I'll link it below. I need to press that one down some more. But yeah, let me know what you think. I'm really tickled with it, and as you can see, the coloring it before really gives it that nice finished look, so that you don't just have the white coming through in between the spaces. So, you know, the coloring does play a role in the finished product. But I couldn't be happier with it. I think that's wonderful. Hope to hear from y'all. As always, keep love and kindness on repeat. And until I see you, bye-bye.